We are almost at the end of the year, which has me reflecting back on 2024 and all of the great conversations I've had with executive directors, artistic directors, heads of marketing, heads of development. And most of these conversations have been around one main topic, which is the cost of doing business in the performing arts is skyrocketing. And while single tickets, subscription, annual fund dollars are bouncing back, sometimes even surpassing pre-pandemic levels, it's not happening fast enough and with big enough dollars to offset that cost. So what do we do about it? One question I keep getting asked under that umbrella is, Eric, can't I just blockbuster my way out of this? Can I just add another week to that show that's doing really well, or just add a whole nother blockbuster completely, because that'll bring in an influx of cash and that'll save us because we can just ride that wave. And while blockbusters are great, you cannot blockbuster your way to success because of sugar. Well, we just passed Halloween, and I think there's a good metaphor in there for blockbusters tend to be sugar rushes. We get this great rise, but also this crash down. What's more important is to think about how we have sustained calories of growth for our organizations. So I'll bring up one additional idea about sugar, but actually, what are the effective sweet spots for our organizations? In a sustained calorie model, we can map back and understand where are the key points within our database, what are the key milestones and moments, all of you have them, that help understand when a patron's ready to be asked for an invitation to deepen their relationship and loyalty with you. So usually there's a certain number of attendances a person has to have before they're ready for a subscription ask. And then at a certain point in their subscription behavior, they're ready for a donation ask. Now, do you all know what those sweet spots are for your organization? If you don't, you should figure them out. And when you do, you can start to plan not just for one season's worth of revenue increases, but actually thinking about how over a multi-year period, you can re-engineer marketing and development invitations out to your customers that take advantage of those sweet spots, that recognize those sweet spots. So you might be saying, Eric, are you saying I should be budgeting more than over a season's period of time? Exactly. Think about budgeting for 18 months or 24 months in terms of revenue targets, or even 3 years for targets and goals for your teams and staffs, and incentivize them to hit benchmarks that span longer than just 1 year's window of time within a patron. If you do that, you can start to also invest in that key growth so you can see how you move from not just having a sugar rush for a moment in time, but actually seeing that growth with your patrons over a longer period of time. Free yourself from the mentality of one season of budgeting, but actually look beyond that in a multi-year way.